Alright, but hold on, make sure this one is going. I'll make sure we get our little.
Yeah, I'm fucking ready. Yeah, you wanna fucking do the show?
Who's gonna start it? Am I gonna start it?
I'm pro no intro.
Is it always me?
I think we should just start.
What do you mean? How else are we gonna tell people that they should subscribe and rate and review and rate?
Riff, laugh, love. Find
Smash-
it in your local grocer's freezer.
Mm-hmm.
Wherever podcasts are sold.
Right next to
Riff, laugh, love.
That's good. That's a good intro,
Yeah. That's a commercial. I'm clipping that.
dude. I'm getting hydrated. That's all I'm doing. I'm just
Yeah,
here to-
you haven't even opened that beer yet.
Why are you showing up all sweaty and out of sorts?
Why are you trying to fucking embarrass us right now?
Dude, what are you talking about? You know what I mean? Whenever you
Is this
go
the first
out
time
there,
I've ever seen you not stoned and you seem off or something? What's going
whenever
on?
you go out there and you just go hard on the field and, you just got to come back, you got to rehydrate and re-energize.
Eat nuts.
You know what I mean?
Some heat peanuts.
This is healthy for you. Heat peanuts. I don't know what the heat part of it is, but yeah, they're good for you. I went,
The heat don't even register on a Mercado.
no.
Mercado
This
don't
is
feel
just
that.
It goes
fucking
right through
snack.
you. Like,
Was that cayenne? I piss cayenne.
Dude, there's a show in Chicago where they make you chug hot sauce and then do a set.
Jesus.
Yeah, they have you do like really hot sauce and then you do a stand up afterwards.
I
Jesus
feel like that would
Christ.
improve 90% of the people I see. Do something.
That's only because Will wants to see
Literally.
them in pain.
Mhm.
It would make it more bearable for
Give
you
it-
to watch them if you knew they were suffering.
Give it one aspect of being entertaining at least.
There's probably nothing funnier than a comic that just like gets like heat hiccups in the middle of their set. And
Oh
just
my
has to try to fucking. That would be me, dude. I would have like snot coming out of my face and shit. I get like
That's
if
like, that's
they
like the
won't-
second worst thing that could happen. The first would have to be shit in your pants.
I on stage.
Yeah, like, I mean, don't you feel like you could, like, what if you're a headliner, you're 5 minutes in and you shit your pants? What do you do? Do you try and play it off like you don't have shit in your pants? And hope the audience members who start smelling shit are like,
Shane
know what I mean?
Torres had to run off the stage when he was in town because he got food poisoning. He had to run off the stage in the middle of
Sounds
his
like
set and go
somebody shit his
puke in the
pants.
green room, and then he came back out and finished it.
Here?
It was at
No way.
yeah, yeah. I can't remember who was hosting. But
We
they
don't
told me.
mention that.
I'll bleep it out. We'll bleep it out.
Yeah. That other club.
He was performing at.
Just so you guys know, this podcast is sanctioned by the Funny Bone. And they're actually our first sponsor. There we go. We got our sign, our sponsor sign. Thank you, Funny Bone, for sponsoring this podcast. We're still working on Budweiser. We haven't got the Budweiser sponsor.
Yeah, they don't seem interested, no matter how many jihad videos we send them.
Was this the last time he was here? He went and did that? 'Cause
I think
saw
so.
him.
Yeah.
definitely
Actually,
saw
we
him
saw
on
them
one of the
together.
shows,
Yeah.
yeah.
It was the next show or the next night.
Wow.
Yeah, but I remember hearing about
That's
it.
brutal.
He just yelled the host's name and then
No.
burst in the door and yacked and then came back out.
man, that's hardcore.
That's what I was going to
So
say.
much better than shitting, though.
No, yeah.
Like, throwing up.
You can get rid of that real quick. It's done.
I come back out, okay,
You're
I feel
back.
good.
Yeah.
Wish I
Yeah,
could brush
and
my teeth,
puking's
but
still
I can't.
kind of cool, right? Puking's like,
Kinda
yeah,
cool.
you fucking yacked.
He must have partied hard last night, but like,
Shit in your pants.
It's
is
like a
just-
modern Kinnison.
Yeah,
he's puking. He's getting
raging,
partying.
dude. Shit in your pants is like you're immediately a toddler in front of however many people are at the show. You're just like, hey, pooped. You can't command an audience after that.
dude, you gotta back up against the wall. Just lean up against the bricks.
As
for the
soon
rest
as you
of your
hit it-
set. Just never.
Just that wet, spongy, just like, yeah. When
Because
he puts his pants against the door, or
You
the wall.
start moving a little bit, and they're like, "What's he doing?" And the second you against the wall, they're like, "Oh, I know what he did."
Oh, do you like fucking mashing Play-Doh?
When you stick your hand into some Play-Doh.
That's why you got to be in the room if you're hosting.
No, that's literally what I was gonna say. I was like,
Yeah.
dude, that's like if a headliner shits their pants,
And no one's on stage.
what happens? The host has to
The
stretch.
host needs
Yeah.
to run up there. You can't be out of the bar looking at
Stretch
your
time.
phone.
Yeah,
That's
I wish I
what-
could remember who it was.
Dude, we were watching that video of the guy who gets heckled and then he smacks the other guy. Well, the guy's playing the headliner's playing the guitar on stage.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then he
yeah,
gets rushed
yeah.
by the heckler. Well, I don't even think he got rushed by the heckler. I think the heckler just stood up. and then
Get on up here, motherfucker.
Yeah, and then he smashes the guitar over his head. At the end of that video, he goes, "Well, he says show's over."
What do you think,
But-
folks? He came right at me.
No, that was unnecessary. I want my money back.
I want my money back.
Right. So people start saying they want their money back. People are walking up. People are leaving. That's what, when you're a host, dude. That's you go up there
Yeah.
because that's what you said. All you heard was just fucking walkouts. Those
Yeah,
are
all I could hear was
walkouts.
"I want my money back," and it's like we got to stretch for checks. We
Yes,
gotta stretch
yeah,
for
dude,
checks.
somebody's got to go up there. Yeah, that's why I said I was like I know there was a shitty host that night because they didn't immediately go run back up there and shut up.
Yeah.
Folks,
How about that?
I don't even know what you're supposed to do. I mean, that's like a Chris Rock moment, right? When you're just like,
wow.
wow, yeah.
Wow.
It was a G.I. Jane reference.
It was a G chord, man.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. I don't know what I would do after I fucking the headliner assaulted somebody and then I had to go up there and just be like,
I mean, it's one of those things you're like, I might as well work out, you know?
Yeah.
Try some new shit.
and that's why I'm sweaty.
Because that just happened?
No, I was
You just got the shit kicked out of you by
working
a
out.
Taylor guitar.
I was working out a little bit, you know what I mean? Getting my fucking swole on, getting some pump.
Yeah.
My hands are all callous now.
Yeah, you're doing some
Yeah.
deadlifts.
Yeah.
Some real shit.
I'm gonna get some shirts that are too small.
Oh, do you market?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I'm gonna start wearing shirts that are too small and start marketing.
Yeah, you should start marketing.
And I know I wear hats
you
all the
market?
time. My last
you
name's
Mercado?
literally marketing is my last name. Okay, my last name. I'm going to be Mercadoing all over the place. Okay, and I know I wear hats all the time, but it's not because I'm balding. But that's what I'm going to start doing. but I know somebody who should start.
Someone could benefit from a couple hats.
I put on minoxidil twice today.
Minoxidil? That's made up.
That's
What
a
is-
real thing.
what is that? Rogaine?
Rogaine.
You
Fun,
call
bro.
it by its
I get the generic.
given name?
I get the generic. I buy minoxidil, Up and Up brand from Target.
Up and
It's about $30.
Up and up brand.
About 30
That's
bucks for a 3-month
fucked up.
supply. Keeps your hair from falling out. Makes hair regrow.
That should be the off-brand for Viagra.
Up and up.
Yeah.
Dude, we should get Up and Up on Riff Raff Love.
As a sponsor.
One of these days, I'm going to be able to say it.
Right.
Riff, laugh, love. We riff, we laugh, we love. Riff, laugh, love. We riff, we laugh, and love. See?
That's the only way to get
it.
Will to remember it is to create a song.
He's reverting to being a child again.
Is one of the side effects of Rogaine the inability to have motor skills when you speak? Because that might be a big problem sponsorship
It
wise.
makes you sing punchlines sometimes.
Is is
Should've
Rogaine
had some more hair.
is Rogaine come back or darker color?
So
I thought Rogaine was that's just for men. Wait, what's
Rogaine is a chemical that counteracts the hormone that makes the hair in the back of your head fall out. Mm-hmm. So it blocks that, and so your hair in the back of your head stops falling out and it starts to regrow. But it takes as long as it took for it to fall out. So it could take years for it to fill back in, and you have to put it on twice a day consistently. If you stop, it just falls back out.
Jesus?
Damn, I didn't know you were on hormone blockers.
I've put it on
dude.
my head every day for 6-7
Got
years,
our-
dude.
No way.
Come on, man.
Are you serious?
This is part of my brand now.
Damn.
You should give up.
Yeah.
You should let it go. You should give up on that.
You ever thought about putting it on the
It's
front?
actually cool, man.
It's
It
getting
is
pretty
cool.
good.
I mean, it is. It's getting not bad, but what's kind of the widow's peak is kind of what's getting you right now. You know what I mean? Is that what you call it?
Oh, that's
Yeah, that-
this deep V up here.
It's getting
that
a
doesn't
little-
come back. He said, right?
No, there's no reversing that. That's
Yeah.
unless you want to plug it.
Don't even try to say that's your hairline.
Get the
dude.
plug.
What do you mean? Don't say it's my hairline.
Don't say that's just how your hairline is.
What did I do? Shape it up with a razor?
No, it's falling out.
Or
Dude.
I would.
He's like, no, this is just that's where my hair starts.
That's where it's always been.
Always.
Will goes into a sick cholo barbershop and he's like, "Can you carve it up here?"
Yeah. He's getting lined up.
Yeah.
I have.
Male pattern baldness
I have,
lined
dude.
up.
When I was cutting it short, this Puerto Rican lady used to cut it. She used to line
Yeah,
that
she
shit
stuck
up.
a ruler right on the side of your face,
Dude,
huh?
that shit was squared up, real fucking.
I would love to see a guy who has just the male pattern baldness, but it's lined up.
Just
like
a
with
fucking Nike
fade.
swoosh going around the back of his head.
Male pattern baldness fade.
Instead
Are
of
you
round lines, that's like a Minecraft fucking
Yeah.
squares. All pixelated head. Old
That's good,
pixel
dude.
head.
kidding?
Get your pixel head looking ass.
I went to the batting cages.
Is that what you were doing before this?
Yeah.
You just dinging?
I was fucking ripping,
Just
Bro.
cranking bombs?
crushing
Come on, man.
baseballs. I was gonna invite you.
Yeah, I
I
would
sh-
crush some baseballs.
I should have. I
We
thought
need
you
a
were.
riff, laugh, love out there. We need to get some cameras going.
Yeah.
Just hit some dingers.
Oh,
Give
content.
the people what they want. They want dingers.
They
dude.
want content. They want dingers and
They
content.
want to
It's
see
just us blacking out and me not being able to hit anything. Just like, fuck!
Yeah, man, I was
our
crushing.
fans. They want to see the boys hit it deep.
They
You know
do.
what I mean,
They really do.
They want to
That's-
see us get into one.
Well, I got bad news for you. Someone's got pretty bad hand-eye coordination at this table, and it's not the Mexican or the Marine.
Aaron will be the light hitting second baseman. He can slap shots to right field.
Yeah, dude, he's the computer nerd guitar player.
I could probably lay down a pretty good
He's like,
bunt,
it's
get
all
on
about
first
good.
base.
He's like, it's all about a good batting average.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, stay balanced.
I'm Jonah Hill from
Yes.
Moneyball, dude. I'm all about the spreadsheets when it comes to
A
baseball.
walk is as good as a hit, guys.
That's
Not
literally
me. I'm swinging out of my shoes.
when I
Bash Bro over here, dude.
when I did Little League, I was good for I was a third baseman, so I was good for a
Throwing
ground
it across the diamond.
Yeah, I was good for that.
The one kid who's got an arm, you put him at third base.
Exactly, and I was good for that and getting a walk. That's it.
Yeah.
I was never gonna crush it.
The thing
in
about Little
deep
League is
field,
a walk
dude.
will get you to third base. 'Cause
I
you
know.
steal second. No
Dude.
catcher can throw to second.
I've never played baseball in my life. Not even Little League. So I don't know what the plate experience is like, but I have tried playing like MLB The Show, and immediately collapsed under the pressure of having to decide whether to swing the bat or not. I remember I bought MLB The Show because everyone liked it, and I was like, I'll play it, and immediately I was like, what do I do? How do I pick? It's going so fast, and then I returned the game. I
Really?
couldn't do
You
it.
gave
Yeah,
up?
I
You
couldn't
gave up
do
on
it.
it?
I could do the pitching because the pitching's like lying and like tricking people. I'm into that, but the
Tricky bastards.
the batting, I was like, I don't know what to do. I literally don't. I would either swing and strike out in 3 pitches because I missed it and the
Swing.
timing.
It's literally
off.
just like real life. You're like, do I confront this or not? And you're just like, no, I'm
No, I'll
not
probably
gonna.
I'll just stand here and hope that he overthinks it. That was it.
Wow,
I only get walks from be like, I don't know what he's doing. He's playing with my head. I guess I'll throw another outside ball.
Dude, that's what I was always like. Couldn't hit worth shit, so I would get walked. But I quit. I gave up on Little League. I hid. My baseball coach came to like pick me up for practice. And he's like knocking on the door, and I was like hiding in my house and wouldn't answer the door. And I was just like, no, I'm not going. My mom
You're
was
probably the only Mexican on the Granite City local baseball team.
Get this, dude. The Little League. What do you call it? League.
Yeah, Little League.
The Little League, the Park District, Little League. There was another team who had another Mexican kid named Ronaldo that played third base.
Huh?
What the fuck, dude? What are the odds?
How about
your
that?
coach-
your-
How about that diversity, police?
Exactly. And it was in Granite City.
It's called
Yeah.
representation.
Representation.
Where can you find
It's called representation. You heard it from Will right here.
it? Sorry, I code switched there. That was
Yeah, you did. It's called representation. That's just a little truth from Willow D.
Ronaldo. So did you guys chatter? Hey, bada swing. Did you guys do that? Guys up at the plate, you're in the field, you're playing some third base. Hey, bada, hey, bada, swing.
I never understood that.
I never either.
That seemed like some real antiquated. That was like old shit. Like that
seems
would like
stupid,
really
dude.
like fake somebody out back in the
right.
day.
Oh man, he said swing and I went early.
Well, I'm gonna swing.
But
I'm just not yet. Okay,
Little
He
league
hasn't
coaches
thrown
would be
one
like,
that I
"Come on, boys, let's hear some chatter out there."
Yeah.
They'd be like, "Yo, yeah, come on, boys, I want to hear some chatter."
I do remember like the high school baseball games. I do remember them like talking shit, and they'd always yell numbers like, "Yeah, good eye, 12." Or like they would yell stuff at the other team. So like I would have friends that play baseball, and I would kind of pick up that that's what they were doing. So I'd be watching from the back, but I didn't understand like that. I was like, "Yeah, talk shit." So I was like, "Hey, 12, you're a fucking."
Yeah,
Like,
yes,
and they're
yeah,
like, no,
yeah,
chill. You can't. No.
That's what. Yeah. But that's what pro wrestling's all about, dude.
Oh.
Is doing that right there. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. No, we would do like we would talk to people on our team. We would go, you know,
We should
do
have
the
pro wrestling in
Good
high
eye, good
school.
eye, good eye, good eye. You know, whenever you wouldn't swing at
Yeah.
a ball pitch or whatever. You know what I mean? You
That's
go,
it.
good eye, good eye,
That's
good eye,
what
good
it-
eye.
Dude, the pitcher would bounce at 3 bounces, and parents would be like, "Good eye,
Yeah,
Justin.
yeah.
Good
Good
take.
eye. Way to lay off." Justin's up there with his autism, just got no idea. They plunk him, and they're like, "All right, Justin. All right, you did something productive."
That's me if I'm at an at bat. The first one's gonna be like good take, and the second one's gonna be like good patience. Third one's like, is he looking at the ball? Is he there?
You can swing it anytime.
Okay, now I'm starting to think maybe he's having a seizure or something.
Dude. I went, man. Turns out I'm still not good at
Yeah.
baseball. It was bad, dude. It was embarrassing. It was pretty like I was defeated.
Yeah.
It was not good. I'm in a mood right now because I was like,
That's what's up.
it was bad.
That's what's up.
It was
You
bad.
got humbled before you came here, huh? You're like, I'll show you pitching machine. I'm about to go do something I'm good at. Talking shit on a podcast.
Ronaldo tried to change the name to Whiff Laugh Love.
Woo! Hey, good eye, Will. Good eye.
Dude, fucking Will's hitting home runs.
That's a good level
Fuck
swing right
me.
there.
That's good.
That's a good level swing. That's a good punch out to right field if I've ever seen one. Right over the infield's head, dude. Right over the second baseman's head.
No, dude, we hit the first thing I did was go in and try to hit the 45. But missed them all.
You got to start with slow pitch
Missed them all.
softball.
I went
The
slow
ball's-
pitch.
How
ball's
fast
bigger.
is that like compared to like high school or whatever? How
I mean, they're
how hard
throwing,
are they?
they're throwing 80 in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's not even
45 kind of loops in at you. It kind of comes in on a hump.
close. Okay.
But like
yeah, a
slow.
little
But
bit.
if you haven't stood in a cage in 15 years, you're gonna whiff it. You're
Yeah.
gonna
Dude.
whiff it every time.
I
It takes
know,
a
so
while.
45 is not slow.
It's not
just
slow.
like,
It's coming
pretty
in on
slow.
but like a car could go by at 45 and you'd be like, oh fuck.
like it comes in on a hump, but you can really square it up pretty easy. But if you haven't done it in 10 years, you're gonna whiff.
It's off. Oh, dude.
You're not even gonna be close.
So that was it. That was medium baseball, 45. Didn't hit any of them. I was like, fuck this.
And you're
We're
like, I
going
guess
to-
I better. Yeah, you're like, now's probably the time to bump it up.
Yeah, no medium baseball. We're going to softball slow. And
which isn't necessarily easy to square up either.
it's not
'cause
easy just because
really
you're
coming
waiting
in
on it. It's like a huge arc.
Coming on a
Yeah,
big
yeah.
hump.
So it's like you're waiting on it, and then you kind of like you just try to fucking smack the fuck out of it. And
I always
then-
felt like I hit him less solid with a slow pitch. I always like
Yeah.
foul him up, hit him up, or hit him in the ground.
Well, that's what they always say is like, you know, if somebody's pitching faster at you, you know, you only have to just make contact.
But when it's coming in on a lower hump,
Yeah.
I can square it up better. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like there's
No,
less
yeah,
of
for
a-
sure.
you can get that.
Yeah, because it's coming like at you
Coming on a
instead
line
of going.
drive, right? Instead of doing that.
Yeah. So we did that, and I was like, all right, cool. I hit some balls. Let me go back to the 45.
It's like all I needed to do was warm up at my speed. I just like it was too slow. That was the problem. My mechanics are ready for the heat, and so I couldn't slow down. Now I can go back down.
I hit nothing on 45, nothing on
Getting
55.
pitched.
55, nothing. 45, nothing. Dude, I was getting so pissed. I almost was like, let's go back to the slow softball just so I can feel something. You know what I mean?
Were
Just
there
so I
other
can hit
people there?
something.
Were you just like missing like?
Yes, there were other people there, and I was listening to the dads teaching their sons, and I was like,
See what
don't
he's
cock
doing?
back.
Don't. Yeah, that's a big problem when he's got there. He's not getting his hips right into it. He's all out of sync.
No, it was
You
no.
want to be like him? You want to be like this guy over here?
They were
Keep it
using
up,
me.
son.
They were using us as an example for sure.
Hey, actually, I'm teaching my little league kids. Could you maybe come be a lazy piece of shit over here and then like let them watch?
Yeah,
I'm
it
trying to
was me
show
and-
them how you don't drop the elbow.
It was me and Elliot.
Oh, Elliot was
boy.
there.
And Elliot's baseball swing is as lazy as his stand up. So he's just like he's got the bat like resting on his shoulder right here, and
Yeah.
you know. So then he goes for the 60 or 65, whatever it was, and I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna get to 65. Let me go back to 55. And then like last token, I was like starting to like get it. I was like starting to hit it, and I was like, oh fuck yeah. And then I was like, fuck it. $5 more. Let's go. Give me four more plays. Let's do it. 14 pitches for $1. Good deal. Not bad, dude. Smacked him. Finally, on my last token, I was like, oh yeah, this is it. The entire time, I was just trying to crush it. Like, I was just trying to smack the fuck out of every single one of them. And it turns out that's not what you're supposed to do.
You got to get back to your fundamentals.
You got to get back to the fundamentals. You just got to give it a night. You just got to make
Gotta hit it.
contact. You just got to make contact. You don't got to. Dude, the entire time I was just throwing out my elbow,
on,
trying
man.
to fucking
Right.
crush
Was
the
your,
ball
was,
as
your,
hard as I could.
was your old Little League coach in heaven just like, he's like, now you're getting it. Just make contact, Ronnie. Just
How did
make
you know he had
contact."
heart disease?
No, well, he's a Granite City Little League coach. It's a pretty safe bet he died.
Yeah, is he either beat his wife or he has heart disease?
Yeah, I was gonna say emphysema from all the fucking metal in the air out there. We were out
Dude,
in Granite City last Saturday. I had a cough the whole next day.
Aaron went to Granite City for the first time. He finally came over to
Second
the
time,
other
last time I
side.
was there to get COVID tested.
That's
First
right.
time you were there to get Oxycontin.
dude, it's so funny. I was doing a show in Marion, Illinois, and I talked about being from Granite City on stage. And then I talked to the bartender after the show, and she was like, they're like young girls that were bartending, and they were like, oh, we thought whenever you were talking about Granite City, you were going to mention that the only reason anybody goes there is for the Planned Parenthood. And I was like, wait, is that a thing? She's like, oh, yeah, we know all kinds of people have gone there and gotten abortions.
She was like, thank you for writing a joke for me.
yes, yeah,
I want
right,
it.
yeah, dude.
Abortion, a good crowd pleaser subject.
Yeah, that'll get you right on board with an audience.
I used to go to
Oh,
batting
sorry,
cages.
just staying hydrated.
I used to go to batting cages. For a while, I got into it. Like, that was my thing. I was going to batting cages like 4 times a week. And then, like,
Did you have a girlfriend at the time?
I had a wife. That was
But
my,
things weren't going well.
all right, it was like
First wife?
It was a good way to it was a
You're
good
getting
way-
out of the house. Yeah, there we go. We're piecing it together.
Well, it was a Chris Rock. Chris Rock used to have a bit about
Going to
like
East Side?
every man needs to have something he could do to get his mind right before he goes home to his wife. That was my thing. I had to do. I could stop on the way home and fucking
Get your
take some
aggression out.
frustration
Yeah.
out on some baseballs, so I didn't have to.
Will, you're so white. You're such a dad. You're so like, that's like so picturesque. That's like, I feel like I've seen that in like 8 movies.
Yeah.
Who's that guy who's here
This one was
every night? Who every time he hits the ball, he says "cunt" or "house payment." Our kids. I don't know.
But I got into it. And I drove by this place one day, and it was like indoor hitting instruction. They had a big sign up with a phone number, indoor hitting. And I was like, I want some indoor hitting instruction. So,
Wait, you started cheating on your wife by taking lessons?
dude, that was as bad as I would get. Like, I'm going to go see a person. You know what I mean? He's going to teach me how to hit. It might get a little romantic. I don't know what's going to happen. But
You hope he's gonna hold your hips. Like, no, you need to follow through with the hips.
But I called the number
Like
up, and the dude was like, yeah. I was like, I'm calling about the indoor hitting instruction. He goes, yeah, man, absolutely. How old's your son?
Yeah.
And in the moment, you know what I mean? I was like, I felt embarrassed. I was like, he's 11.
You didn't?
Austin's 11. He's a good kid, you know. He's got pretty good follow through, backswing. He's really making good contact, but I'm making stuff up about it. He's not a pussy or anything.
You're weaving in your problems with batting into
Right.
your fake 11-year-old
Yeah.
son.
You know, he said he keeps complaining about his back is hurting every time he. I don't know
he's
what
wondering
he's doing.
if acetaminophen's bad for somebody his age.
He's
my
wondering
son
how much,
is
nightly drinking is regular and how much is alcoholism. He doesn't know, but yeah, we're not. Anyway, that doesn't matter about us hitting, but he's like,
Well, sometimes you get distracted. You can't concentrate on the ball when you're thinking about your bitch wife. That's what Austin says. Austin says that.
Well, Austin says that.
Oh,
yeah.
Austin
It's
plays
adorable.
house.
Kids
He
say the
plays
darndest
house.
things.
It's cute.
Yeah. He believes that's him playing house.
He plays house, just like his daddy. That's so funny that like shitty white trash doll houses, like playhouses, but they have like holes you can punch in the drywall.
Yeah, ooh, it's a good product.
Yeah. Still pink and
People
everything.
need
Got
that.
a working kitchen and pans you can throw.
Yeah, that's fun. That's good. I like that. Yeah, dude. Not good at baseball. Not good at hitting. But Aaron and I, what I am good at, playing bingo. I don't know, dude.
I don't know if that's strictly true based on our experience.
Good at
Fair enough.
bingo.
Yeah, man. While you were
I feel like
while
I
you
win.
were on the road doing stand-up comedy
With a great up-and-coming act who's having success right now, who invited you out to do the show. Yay.
Fuck. Aaron and I,
Riff, laugh, love.
we were being real men. We were out at a hall,
We're out at the Eagles Hall, dude.
a fellowship of the Eagles in Granite City
Is that a gay
playing
club?
bingo.
Oh, bingo. Thought
Bingo.
it was it.
We were playing some glow light bingo, dude, with black lights in there.
Dude,
Black lights, no black guys.
Black lives matter.
It's still.
They
We
do.
said that. we said that.
We were there, and we also determined that was true.
Yeah.
I'm just saying BLM.
I'm going to say
Riff, laugh,
all
love,
lights
BLM.
don't matter because there were a couple times they turned the lights on and I hadn't seen who was around me and there were some goblins out there, dude. Because we walked in, it was dark, and they turned on the lights in the intermission. I was like, what the fuckers?
Turn those lights. Let's get those lights back down.
And I was like, Trump? No, turn those lights off.
Yeah.
You remember that video, dude? Do you remember that video?
No, I didn't
You don't
see
remember
that
that
one.
one? Oh, it's a good one, dude. He's like, they I don't know, he's on stage and they just like turn the lights up like super bright on him. He just goes, no, get those lights off. Anyways, yeah, dude. What did you think of Granite City?
Dude.
Did you enjoy it? How'd you like bingo?
Dude, it's so at first I was like, this is definitely my element. Like I should have been doing this a long time.
Why? What was about?
Were they smoking cigarettes in there?
No, we
they
can't
were
do that
not.
there.
Oh, just a quick side note. At the end of the night, me and Megan, I don't know if you were helping. We had to help an old man who fell over smoking a cigarette with an oxygen mask on.
I did not help him.
I wasn't sure.
I did not help, dude. But he was like at his car. I didn't even realize that he had an oxygen tank.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize that he was smoking either.
Yeah, he lost the cigarette quick when he hit the ground.
And yeah, all we heard was just somebody smack the ground hard, like a hard thud, like pretty gnarly.
Yeah. And at first I was like, a drunk asshole. And then we're like, it's an old guy who's like, he hit the ground and then he's kind of rolling around. Like, he can't get up. And so I went to help him up and he couldn't put his feet underneath him. And so, like, his wife or whoever was with, she didn't even realize he fell either. So me and Megan are trying to help him up.
Yeah, she's trying to smoke her cigarette.
Yeah, and she comes around the back of the van and she goes, "Oh my god!" She runs over and we had to like force his feet underneath him, and then I had to like fireman lift him up.
Oh god.
Bro, think if you fell that hard, how sore would you be the next day? And now imagine you're him.
Oh my god!
I did.
That could have been the
actually-
end. That could have been the beginning of the end for this old guy.
I know.
Yeah.
That's
If
usually
you
how
have
it
no
goes
idea-
for old
Yeah,
folks.
his
You have
hip's
no
a
idea
ticking time bomb
They
now.
fall, and then it's like,
You don't know what happened when he went home.
That's true. Yeah.
he
You
might
have no
be
idea.
hurting right now.
Yeah.
Still. Yeah, this was like a few
R.I.P..
days ago.
Riff, laugh, love.
We'll do an in memoriam at the end.
all the people that have died they immediately, Megan and Aaron went over there and like went to pick him up, and then me and Sarah both just stood there on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Just looking at each other.
I
We're
went
just
over
like, I don't
thinking,
know.
You treated it very Granite City like. You're like, we don't help people. Aaron was very pacific about it. He was like, no, it's an old person that fell down. You're like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's very funny. I think I said
He might have a piece on him. Let's go ahead and leave him be. He might stick you.
Be careful, right? He
Yeah.
might-
No, that guy probably did have.
I was thinking, I thought I bit off more than I can chew because I was like, oh, it's a drunk dude. I'll just help him up real quick. And then as I started to lift him, I was
Aaron
like, he's not
bonded
even
'cause
helping.
They were both drunk dudes.
Hey, I've fucking been there before, buddy.
I know what's up.
Was your fucking bitch running her mouth and he's not helping you? I fucking get it. Come on, dude. Come on up here.
We've all fallen down on our way to our car about to
Yeah.
drive. Who hasn't done that 6 times this month?
It's a good thing you did it now, not when the cop pulled you over, right? Get your stumbles out now, not during the sobriety test.
not when you're on the highway.
Yeah, that's what they say. You stumble now, you're about to sober up. That's what they say. So Daddy always said.
Yeah, dude. Granite City.
Bingo was my favorite thing about it was the progression because it was if you bought tickets you got free draft beer.
That's what was dude. We were just drinking free Miller Lite.
That sounds fantastic.
Yeah, it was great. I was
No
stacking
wonder
cups.
he fell down,
it was
dude.
yeah.
Fall down too.
My favorite part about it is because every game usually only has 1 to 2 winners and. The progression of at the very beginning, people were getting bingo and they're like, somebody won.
Clap.
By the end, the second somebody says bingo, it's like, what the
Bullshit. Fuck off.
Carol,
no
you bitch.
Fucking way. No way. Like, it started getting ugly at the end of the night.
People rip their bingo sheets off, ball them up, and throw them across the room.
Throwing
Fuck
them at
this.
people, like people just throwing their paper at other random people. It's it gets because it's dark. It's completely dark in there. No accountability. You know what I mean? You just throw it. Nobody knows where it came from.
The best thing in the world is it's getting to the end. People are frustrated they haven't won shit at all. And I looked over at Ronaldo and I was like, this is going to be the fastest round yet. Final round's regular bingo.
Regular bingo. He said 5 moves.
I was like, it's 5 moves. It's going to be
It's going to happen in 5. She's going to pull 5 numbers.
On the dot.
On the dot.
5 numbers in, bingo, and people are like, ball fucking shit.
Bullshit.
Show it to me, you bitch.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
And they have to walk it all the way up, and people are just like staring at them. They're watching them as they check it, being like, tell me she fucked up.
Dude.
There's no way.
Also, at the end, people are getting drunk, and so people are starting to yell bingo when they don't have bingo. And we're like, shut the fuck up.
I love it.
It was,
I feel like in my day, like I remember my dad being in the American Legion. They had bingo. It was the smokiest place in North America.
I believe that.
Indoor bingo and like everybody's smoking. Every
Yes.
table's got 4 lit cigarettes, and they've got like low ceilings, no ventilation.
Yep.
Fucking ceiling tiles are just yellow. This has been
Yeah.
going on for years.
People
People just smoking.
Yeah, the only place you can see is right here looking at your bingo card. If you stand up, it's just clouds.
100-year-old people wheeling an oxygen tank, still smoking.
ready to blow themselves
I hope
up.
I don't fall down again. My kids say if I fall down again, they're not going to pay for the home.
And it's like, well, looky here, I'm about to win at bingo. I could pay for my own home.
Dude.
That was an episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm when Larry was like, I'm good at bingo. I'm good at it. They're like,
really? Are you serious?
they're like, it's completely chance. It's 100% chance. He's like,
I'm pretty good
I think I win a little more than usual. I think I win.
That's a great premise. Oh fuck! What was I gonna? What were we talking about? Bingo.
Everybody hating each other.
Everybody hated each other.
Dude, the people who were
Oh
yelling.
no, it was Smokey. Dude, comedy clubs. It would have been interesting to see comedy clubs
Everybody
back in the day.
smoking.
Everybody smoking, including the headliner.
Yeah.
I don't.
You can't see shit with stage lights now. Imagine stage lights plus.
Did
fucking
you guys ever
smoke
go to the
everywhere.
Westport Funny Bone when it was smoking?
I wish.
No.
I really
I have.
fucking wish.
I went there when
You
it was.
did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was wild. It
Yeah.
was cool. It felt just like it does now, except like, I mean, when you sit in the Westport Funny Bone.
How many years ago was that, too?
That was only like
Exactly.
like 2012.
Yeah, it's so crazy.
Like in 2012, they
That
were
is
still
so
smoking
crazy.
at Westport, and like in 2017, like still today, you can find people smoking in St. Charles bars.
Yep.
Like St. Charles County bars, it's not across the board illegal.
Or you go middle of Missouri, too.
Sure,
you go middle
right.
of Missouri.
I remember doing a show in like Monroe City, Missouri.
Yeah. Well,
It
like
was
some
like-
VFW or some shit.
It was just like Donna's bar, downtown Monroe City. Very low ceiling, like an 8-foot ceiling.
That sounds great.
You gotta go to-
Everybody was smoking. It felt like everybody was smoking 3 cigarettes. Like you walked in the door and it was like, oh my God,
Yeah.
I can't see across the room.
You got Saratoga Lanes, you can still smoke inside.
Yeah, you can. At
Yeah.
the bar. Only at the bar.
Oh, well. I don't
Wait.
know.
Saratoga.
Saratoga Lanes. It's the upstairs place in Maplewood.
Oh, there? You can smoke there?
Yeah,
Are
yeah.
you sure?
Yeah.
When was the last time you were there?
A couple weeks ago.
That's
probably.
bullshit.
A month ago,
That's
maybe.
a fucking
It was
lie.
our friend Chase's birthday. I was there. Not
Yeah,
not
shut
our
up.
mutual friend Chase.
Well, that's my friend Chase.
No, we're friends.
That's
now.
not your friend. That's
No,
my
he's
friend.
my friend.
Quit
Yeah,
trying
yeah.
to take my friends.
That's why we
What
hang
the
out.
fuck?
We hang out all the time. Me and Chase
You
hang
go to
out all
Granite-
the time.
You go to Granite City one time. You think those are your fucking
He
friends
comes
now.
to me to come hang out at my place.
Yeah,
He doesn't tell you. This is
doesn't
awkward.
need your place.
This is really awkward that he doesn't talk to you about this.
I don't like this.
He
Quit
said.
fucking taking my friends. The fuck? Who the fuck is this guy? You can't make your own, dude?
I'm pretty cool, dude.
Ugh.
Gay riff, laugh, love.
We,
Nothing gayer than two dudes fighting over somebody named Chase.
dude, this was pretty gnarly at the bingo. We, they split it and they have the intermission in the middle. And,
Oh, no.
they do, intermission. I go outside to go smoke, come back in. We had been outside for at least 10 minutes or 15 minutes. It had been about, all right, it's probably about time for it to start again. We walked in there and then instead of them starting the bingo, they started doing raffle giveaways. And then after the raffle giveaway, they're like, hey, we want to, because it was a charity night for pets, Planned Pethood.
Pound pets?
Planned Pethood. Pound pets.
I fucking pound pets, dude.
Yeah, it's for fucking dogs.
It's for dog fucking.
It's a dog fucking charity.
Yeah, we're gonna do a bingo night to raise awareness for the fact that it's illegal to fuck your dog.
Yeah.
In my America, I own the dog.
Oh, dude, you couldn't do that in Granite City.
Oh, I was gonna say in that room.
You can't petition dog fucking.
You can't petition dog fucking.
Not too many people love.
Well, if they're already gonna drown in their own shit, what's the difference?
Do you guys ever did you have a dog fucking person in your town? Did we talk about this on the podcast?
No.
You never had a dog fucker? Like, growing up, Will, like, you're like, that's fucking Derek. He fucked his dog.
No.
You never had a guy like that?
No, there's a couple
Really?
people. There's a couple people who copped to the peanut butter thing, but I always thought they were bullshit.
I heard the story when I was a youngster about a woman with some peanut butter.
Okay.
That was a apocryphal tale I heard as a kid.
Well, I'll tell you this.
Recently, I heard somebody being like, I think that goes on a lot. And I was like, I don't think that goes on a lot. I was like, I don't think
That's a guy who has put peanut butter on his dick.
Honestly, I bet it happens way more than you think. I bet you know a couple people. I bet you know at least one person who's done it. Will, one person who's just looking for camaraderie in this world, just wants someone to understand.
One non-pervert, just decent person, in your life, just doing.
One guy who's a good father.
Sometimes he gets
and I don't
urges.
think even if it came up in court, he shouldn't have his kids taken away for it. One guy like that, you probably know, Will.
Probably so.
One time in high school, I went to a college party because
Dear Penthouse Letters.
I had friends that were older than me, so it was like kids that were in college. And that was like, I got hammered, drunk, and like pukey, blackout,
Sick.
pass out in the living room with just like a couch pillow on the floor, drunk, with
Yeah.
all my clothes still on, while the party's still going, like people stepping over me and shit. And I wake up the next morning and they're all calling me peanut butter butt. And I'm like, what? They're like, they keep calling me fucking peanut butter butt over and over again. I'm like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? And then they just show me a video where they're calling the dog over, and the dog walks over to my passed out body with my ass cheeks hanging out with peanut butter on my crack. And the dog is licking peanut butter out of my ass.
And then there's full
And
penetration.
And then the dog is like, okay, you're ready.
And I became peanut butter butt for the rest of
It's
my
a little
life.
fucked up
Yeah,
for them
and
to give you a name for something they did to you.
I know. What happened was the dog like started licking, and then he went, and then he stuck his paw.
He stuck his dew claw. He stuck his dew claw in your ass.
Yeah. Yeah, they did. They did. That was
Yeah, it's
they got
like-
me peanut butter butt forever.
Because my first thought is like, oh, what did you do when you were drunk? They did that to you.
Yes,
You
they
didn't
did.
deserve that nickname.
Thanks.
It is terrifying when you wake up and everybody's calling you something that you're unfamiliar
Oh
with.
yeah,
You're
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh,
Also,
no.
that night, like I puked. I had bad friends. that's what this is. Just I had bad friends. I puked in the toilet, and then I go and like I'm sitting on a chair, and then they have this fucking chick who's rough, and she's like had a kid, and again, they're all like 20 something, 22, 23 or whatever, and she's like already had a kid, so they called her Sloppy Mama. And and they made Sloppy Mama like give me a lap dance while I'm like like puke on my shirt and shit, and then I passed out. Yeah, dude, it's pretty gnarly.
How old were you, dude?
Um,
I'm like, I'm 10.
was-
This is my family reunion.
It was my mom. My mom was Sloppy Mama. They made my mom give me a lap dance when I was hammered.
I was probably like 16, 17. No, not even. No, not 17. Definitely like 16.
I'd never had anybody do anything to me. I just did it all to myself.
Yeah.
I remember one time being at a basement party and just this is a story I heard. I guess I shouldn't say I remember it. I remember being told this story. It's like one of those low drop ceilings in the basement. Like it was recently finished, and I was just walking around like, "Hey Ryan, dare me to jump as high as I can." And he's like, "I dare you to jump as high." He didn't even finish the sentence. I jumped through the fucking drop ceiling, broke the tile in half. And Jenny, the person who housed it, was like, "What the fuck?" Like, I don't know. Just fucking hanging out. That same girl, I took off running out into her cul-de-sac and broke into their pool. They had like a neighborhood pool. I fucking hopped the fence, broke into that. Just wanted to dangle my feet in the water for a little bit.
Dude, we had a kid that would come to parties, and he would sign people up to vote. Those were the kinds of kids that I had.
Sign people up to vote?
What? Yeah.
What's going on in Granite City?
Fucking dorks, dude. This kid was a dork. And he would sign people
they love
up.
Bestiality and being a
Excuse me?
responsible citizen.
Excuse me, are you a registered voter?
Dude, and then everybody would be like,
I have
whoa, shit, John.
Peanut butter in my ass crack. What do you think?
No, literally, yes. Yeah, a dog just like peanut butter out of my taint.
You gonna peanut butter your ass as a registered voter? No. I live with my parents. Things aren't going well.
No, kids would be like, it's not a party.
Things aren't going well. You should vote. You really should.
Yeah, no, but like, it's not a party until fuckface shows up and starts signing people up to vote. And I'm like, man, I gotta quit hanging out with you guys.
Why are they picking on you?
Yeah.
How did you become peanut butter butt when there's somebody walking around with a clipboard?
These are different people.
Okay.
Different people, different group. But my peanut butter butt friends. Those are.
We're changing the podcast name right now to Peanut Butter Butt Friends. Forget everything you saw.
Whenever I finally do a showcase at one of the clubs, is Peanut Butter Butt and Friends.
That's
Greg
so
Warren's
good.
all mad at us.
Yes, I know. Yeah.
He's all like, those guys suck.
Those
He's like, that was my thing. I was gonna do a special on that. We're like, I'm sorry.
Those are my friends. Like those are my friends. Like still, those guys are all still like my. That one of those guys is like, I'm gonna be the best man for his wedding. No, he wasn't there. Never mind. No, different. But same group, all that same group. But anyways, the peanut butter butt friends, we would go pool hopping. We would go pool hopping, and get all fucked up and go and just like jump in neighbors' pools and shit. And there was this one guy who had an in-ground pool. And I think
one person in Granite City has an in-ground pool. Every other pool in Granite City is
what
above ground.
What happens to that
it's
in-ground
a very above ground pool town.
It was actually supposed to be the foundation of like a second house, but they just built the house around it. It was like, that could be a pool. Why don't we fill that up?
They've got one out back at City Hall, an above ground, 3.5 footer.
But they would shit in that pool. A couple times they would shit in that pool. Who did that pool belong to?
It's funny because it floats.
Whose pool was that? The guy that was signing people up to vote. We would go to his house and my friends would shit in his pool.
Dude, he was.
That guy's gonna be a governor someday.
He's all about.
Oh yeah, people are shitting in your
into-
pool. He's like, how do I affect change in this town?
Yes.
Probably through the legal system, by politics. I'm gonna change the world.
He's gonna be annoying on the left or the right. Either way.
Yes. Yeah, dude.
Either way, you're gonna be like fucking nerd.
He's all
Useful
campaigning
nerd,
and stuff. Yeah, he's a useful nerd. Useful nerd for sure. Yeah. But no, we had a guy that was like, he would come to the skate park and we'd be like, nah, dude, that's Sean Staten, the dog fucker. Like anytime you see him, you're like, no, that's the guy that fucked dogs. Everybody, and like, kudos to the kid for not killing himself, because like dude, that's like brutal for everybody to call you
Seriously,
a dog fucker.
dude.
You gotta think that means he did it.
I know,
it's
right?
like-
It had to came from somewhere.
He's like, if people call you dog fucker relentlessly and you didn't fuck a dog, then it's like, what did I do to deserve this?
What?
If you did, you're like,
That's a
I
tragic
get
story. Right, you
I
fuck
get
one
it.
dog.
Yeah.
Build 1,000 bridges and fuck one dog.
A guy fucks one dog and he has to hear about it for the rest of his life.
He was also like he was like 3-time state debate champion. He's alma mater
No, here's
at
the
Duke
thing is,
University
like,
now.
He would be a guy that would like get in like constant, like he would get in fights with people and stuff, you know, at the skate park. And then obviously, as soon as you're about to start fucking fighting, some guy's gonna call you a dog fucker immediately.
The balls to start a fight when you know that they're gonna call you dog fucker. You have to. You gotta swing.
But that's what they mean about like Granite City, like, you know, or like your hometown, like how shit just like never changes, dude. I was driving. This was like a couple weeks ago, driving to like my mom's house, and saw a guy walking across the street holding the skateboard. I was like, there's a dog fucker. So it's like it's all still the same. You know what I mean? It's like that Bon Jovi song. No, Guns N' Roses. Well, the streets don't change, but maybe the names.
I was going with Bon Jovi. It's all the same.
Yeah, there we go.
Only the names have changed every day. It's riff,
Sweet.
laugh, love all the way.
'Cause I'm a dog fucker. I fuck my dog in the ass.
On a purebred, I ride.
I want
To
Riff,
fuck
laugh,
your
love
dog.
podcast.
Honestly, you're lucky you didn't get lumped in with dog fucker.
No.
Yeah, it's like
this
you
is the
hear,
thing,
you hear
it's
about
like-
Ronaldo. He had a fucking threesome with Fido and dog fucker. They lathered some peanut butter on his ass and went to
The thing
town.
is, I wasn't giving. I was taking. So it's like a little different. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, you're
I was
just
just
you're
getting
just the
licked
end
up.
of the train, dude. He could line that dog right up with you and go to town. That's a standard threesome position right there.
So we're at bingo, and the lady gotta bring it back. We gotta bring it back. Lady goes up there for the charity for the pound for pets or whatever, and just goes in. She's like, every day in America, 10,000 dogs are slaughtered mercilessly. We're a no-kill shelter, but even no-kill shelters can still kill 10% of their animals. We just had a dog that came in that's 4 months old, and we had to stomp on its head. You know, just like saying to them, it's just brutal, just devastating shit. You know what I mean? Obviously, not saying she's good, but just being like, they're like, and we're the only place in Granite City that will take care of these dogs without killing them. And the city just took our building, and now these dogs have nowhere to go. And this is halfway through. Everybody's hammered on free Miller Lite. People are jonesing to win some fucking bingo because we've seen too many people already win shit.
Also, it's a blacklight bingo, so everyone's wearing dumb neon hats
Everybody's
and
wearing
glow
like
sticks.
neon bowler hats and glow sticks around their neck and shit. And it's like I had them like in my hat and shit. And I was like, this feels wrong. And like I had to like take them out. Megan starts crying. Fucking Sarah starts crying.
Oh, they are fucking balling.
They're balling.
You're crying up to the dogs?
Yes,
Yeah.
dude. And because it's like she wouldn't stop.
She got him with the heartstrings.
I mean, she got them quick though. I mean, that was
Yeah,
maybe
they were-
2 to 3 minutes in before she'd even gotten to the buildings where they drown in their own shit.
Yes.
They were already full crying before she was like, and the greats let urine through, but the shit piles up, and they have to find one dry spot to sleep at night.
Dude, it was brutal, and it was long too. Like she had like 5 or 6 full pieces of copy paper, like front, like written out. I mean, how long was that? It had to have been at least.
It was 20, 30 minutes, probably.
No, was it that long? It felt like that long,
it must have been
right?
20 at least.
It
'cause
had
that
to have
was
been at
wild.
least 15,
Yeah.
right? Like at least 15 minutes. It was fucking insane, dude.
Yeah, it like they got to the point where like in our 10 years of operation, we've euthanized one dog. And then she told the whole story about the dog just kept biting people, and it felt like it's like. And then I had to choke it out with my bare hands. I didn't want to take it to a vet, so I put it in a full Kimura and ripped it in half.
It was bad, dude. And then she was like, you know, people are obviously like
Done.
they're done with it. They're like, we're done. We get it, lady. We already gave you the money.
Yeah.
We were already
Yeah, everyone there
She's
already
just-
donated.
She's supposed to do some time.
Yes,
It was
dude.
good.
That's what
It did feel like at a certain point somebody hit her with like stretch, stretch, and she was like, and
No, well,
sometimes
you
the dogs
didn't
have to
see?
eat each other.
Did you not see?
No.
She was up there. She was performing, and then one of the other
Performing.
That's what it
You guys
was.
like dogs?
It was a performance. She was up there doing her fucking
White
thing.
people love dogs.
White people pet their dogs like this.
White people kiss their dog in their mouth.
Black people pet their dogs like this.
Y'all ever notice what's the deal with fucking no kill shelters? You know what I'm saying? No, but you didn't know she was doing her thing, and then somebody walked up there with a napkin and a drink, and she read the napkin, and she went, "All right, so we kill all the dogs." Yeah, and then after that, she was like, people were getting rowdy talking, and she's like, thank you guys for listening. I'm sorry we're not just playing music the whole time. We can't just have music playing the whole time.
Oh, yeah, she was like, yeah, like Brian wants us to when he does bingo. He was like, fuck Brian.
Literally, she was like, as if like we were assholes for being like, it was just she went too long. Too long talking about fucking dead dogs, and then they're like, all right, now let's get back to it.
Now that I'm thinking about it from a stand-up perspective, it would have been funny if she just like had to stretch and she just started doing crowd work. Like,
You're there. You ever killed a dog?
what do you do for a living? Dog catcher. Oh boy, everybody. How many dogs have you killed?
Yeah. So that was, I think Aaron enjoyed.
It was a good time. I've got nothing but positive things to say. I would go back and do that in a heartbeat.
Fuck yeah.
That was so much fun.
Granite City's a
I
good
love
time.
Granite
Yeah.
City, dude.
It's cool.
Outside of the dog death thing, like, that was
America's
a bummer.
still alive in Granite City.
Absolutely. Dude, we went to the local bar. One of the local bars, which is weird because it's like you guys are like, you guys have like any bars or anything? And then I didn't even think. Megan started listing. It's like, oh, we have too many bars.
Yeah.
It's like
Pacific's got 2.
There's like 8,
Maybe 3.
There's like 10, at least. No, more than that, dude. It's like 20 bars in like Granite City, Pontoon Beach area. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, dude. I in my head I'd built Granite City up to be like a small town, because I guess that's just what I equate where you grow up to.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, we're going to where Ronaldo grew up. And we drove by this dude's high school. They got a whole building. They got a wrestling center. They got a whole building devoted to wrestling. I was like, I didn't know this dude went to fucking Degrassi. Jesus Christ. All this time I thought we were fucking kindred spirits from small towns. I didn't know you were a big city boy.
It's sort of in between. It's like a small town, big city, but like a lot of flat brim. A lot of white dudes wearing flat brims. Fucking
That's
flat brim white dudes who say the N word comfortably. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That still goes around.
I did feel the freedom there. It did feel like I could say anything to anybody here and it would be okay.
You can say anything to anyone. I mean, everyone else is on like diabetes medication. It's rough.
It's like it's frozen in time. It really is. It's a place frozen in time. I went to this.
I like the Metro East.
It's great. I was at the skate park. A kid come on
Not
like
a lot of
scooter.
pretentiousness going on.
Just a few
real.
days ago, little kid. Not a few days ago. This was like a few months ago. Little kid on like a scooter comes up and he like sees his friend and he's like, "Oh, what's up?" And I'm like, "We're good, dude. We're good." I was like, "We're good. We're gonna be okay. Nothing changes around here, dude."
I see you wearing Vans. Are you some sort of poser pussy
Yes, dude, so everybody's like worried about, like,
8-year-old
man, they're
kid.
gonna change the kid. The kids are gonna be. It's like the kids are gonna be all right.
The kids
At least
are
in
all
Granite
right.
City. I don't know
Yeah.
about.
Yeah, the ones that survive taking OxyContin for the first time, they're gonna be just fine. they're gonna thrive.
Man, this is a good episode.
It's fun.
What do you guys think? Huh?
How many dogs you guys killed?
You guys think it was a good episode?
Right.
Had fun. Riff, laugh, love, and I'm wanted for fucking a dog. But still I fuck. I clap dogs' cheeks. All right, you guys ready to fucking let's get this shit over with.
These cheeks. No, the sex string on my back. I give them treats.
Cause I might not get them back. That's fucking hilarious, dude. All right. Till next time.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah?
Yeah.
This has been Riff, Laugh, Love presented by The Funny Bone.
All of this.
If you guys go to stlouisfunnybone.com and you go to St. Charles Funny Bone and you buy your tickets and you type in promo code, what'd you say?
I think that middle one. Let's be clear. The middle syllable I didn't say.
And put that in, and you'll get a rat.
Actually, I think I just remembered it. Use promo code.
All right.
Get 10% off Nick Thune this weekend.
Thank you guys. Bye bye.